Have you ever wondered what our advice looks like in practice? Well, in today's website review, we're not just reviewing this website, we're going to completely remake it. You'll learn how to better target your audience and how to make the most of those quality leads at any stage of the buying process. Hi, I'm Stephanie from Thrive Themes, and in today's website review, we're going to take a look at a wedding planner's website and have a look at a remake that we've done of the same website to make it more targeted and generate better qualified leads. Let's take a look at the original website. As you can see, when you first navigate to the site, it looks really nice and you can tell that it has something to do with weddings, but it doesn't actually say anywhere that she is a wedding planning service. Now, the title is actually Wedding Teacher in Spanish. So if you do speak Spanish, it makes a bit more sense, but if you don't, you're kind of left wondering if this is just a really nice wedding blog. Now, it further confuses things as you scroll down. You'll see some really nice blog posts on here, and also there are some advertisements for products in the sidebar. This really adds to the impression that it is just a wedding blog service. So it's quite interesting that she's chosen to advertise these products in the first place if her main business is wedding planning. But if there is a big factor in her income, I would suggest taking all of those advertisements off the homepage and putting them into a separate shop subheading, which we've done in the remake. And I will go through some ways that she can make sure that she does actually get traffic to that shop later on. But it's just much better to avoid alienating your new visitors and leaving them a bit confused about what the website is by taking those advertisements out of the front page. So we've established that she needs to be a lot clearer in the fact that she is a wedding planning company, but also she has quite an interesting niche. She specializes in Latino weddings, which you can't really tell from besides the title of the company. It doesn't really say anywhere that she does specialize in Latino weddings. Now, it mentions it in her bio here, but it also says that she is working with couples from all walks of life. So it's a very general website, but then she hints at the fact that she specializes in Latino weddings. We feel like this is a really great niche. And if she can manage to increase her traffic and really knuckle down on the Latino wedding niche, she'll get a lot more qualified leads. And the leads that do come to her that do suit her service will be 100% in, rather than just generalized people searching for a generalized wedding planner and that are just shopping around for a bunch. Because if you found a Latino wedding planner and you had a Latino background, you would be 100% in with Esme as your wedding planner rather than kind of someone that was just generalized in weddings. So we'll have a look at the website that we've made for her in Thrive Content Builder. And now this one isn't quite as pretty as her original site, but we've thrown this one up just to give a bit of an idea of the main changes that we intend to make with the site. As you can see, we've just swapped out the logo with her name and wedding planner. So the logo just encompasses exactly what she does and her as the personal brand. So this we think will be really helpful for building up her name in the industry, and it's just a lot more recognizable and a lot more easy to follow for anyone that's visiting the website. And you can see here we've got her unique selling proposition straight up on the front page above the fold. It's the clearest thing that you see when you visit the website. So helping you create Latino wedding celebrations true to your culture, heritage, traditions, and pride. And if you are of Latino descent and looking for a wedding that is true to your culture, this is the website for you, and you can tell that straight away. Now, another thing that we think is a huge factor and will help her a lot in getting discovered in search engines is we've added a English and a Spanish button. So you can actually change the language of the site. Now, to do this, you can get a variety of plugins. There's quite a few. It's just kind of identifying the ones that are best for you. But make sure whatever plugin you get does indexes the new site on Google. So this means that the translated site will actually show up in Google searches. So say your wedding planning is becoming a family affair and your grandmother types in Spanish in Google a wedding planner for your area. Now, if you've got a plugin that indexes in Google the translated site, it'll actually pop up. So she can target both English-speaking and Spanish-speaking people who are looking for a wedding planner in the area. This is a hugely powerful technique, especially if you've got such a defined niche, to have your entire site in the language of the niche that you're targeting. So that will be really helpful for her if she implements that on her site. I'll just take you through the website quickly. We've got all of her services here, so you can read more about each of them. This is the main call to action button, which is book a free consultation. A bit about Esme, some of her awards here for authority and social proof. And then we've got her blog post down the bottom here. And again, another call to action button. Now, we've also, probably one of the most important things that we've changed here is added a lightbox pop-up that we've made in Thrive Leads. This helps capture leads that aren't quite ready to commit to a full wedding consultation. Because even though it's free, it is quite intimidating to have to book a full consultation with someone if you're still in the very beginning stages of planning your wedding, or you're not quite sure that you want to use Esme as your wedding planner. I'll show you what happens when you click on the Get Started for I just need some tips and tricks. We've got an opt-in guide that was already on her website, just hidden within the pages. 7 tips for planning your wedding. So this is perfect for capturing people that just want a little bit of information. Now, another benefit of having that first lightbox is she has a way to drive traffic to her shop, which we've now put in another tab. This will be perfect for kind of advertising these products slowly after she's built a little bit of trust, and it's a great way to get some income from those who are just looking for ideas and inspiration for their wedding rather than looking for a full wedding planner. We'd also suggest, since she's got such a great niche and some really good blog content, we recommend she build up some sort of information product that will allow her to take advantage of the leads that she's generated that don't necessarily live in her area that she serves. She would probably be getting quite a bit of SEO traffic for that perfect niche that she has from people that aren't actually in the area. So if she can build up some kind of maybe online consulting or an information product, that will help her get multiple streams of income from that one niche that she's decided to knuckle down on. So it's just about choosing a niche, really getting involved with it, and then trying to find multiple ways that you can profit from that niche. So there you have the finished site. It's a lot more clear, concise, and targeted to her specific niche. I hope you enjoyed this website review and got something from it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this video.